YouTube, I am here to announce the Spammiej of the World Tour tournament that I am hosting on the 22nd of June at 3 p.m. CEST, which is only maybe one day away or a couple hours away from whenever you're watching this video. Maybe you are too late, but that's why I'm right here to explain to all of you what the Spammiej of the World Tour is. As many of you guys know, there is something called the Trackmania World Tour, which is the entire circuit of Trackmania esports this year. And community members are allowed to host their own tournaments to be part of the World Tour. This is to encourage, more tournaments to be played. The teams that are registered in the World Tour can earn some points for the global point system and yada, yada, yada. And I thought, as a community person who loves hosting events, that I wanted to be part of the World Tour, and that's where the Spammiej of the World Tour came in as an idea. For the past 3 weeks, I have spent about 30 plus hours building 3 tracks, brand new tracks, competitive maps for this event. And what makes this event very special is the fact that it is a quick learning event, which basically means no pre-practicing of the maps. You join the tournament, and on the day it starts, the maps will be released. And that's why there is a time attack seeding. So the tournament is going to be in 2 stages here. We have the time attack seeding, which will be 1 hour of playtime, which means with 3 maps, if my math is correct here, 20 minutes of practice on each map for an hour. Then after that is done, the top 64 teams will enter a single elimination best of 3 bracket, which means if you lose a match in the bracket phase, you will be eliminated out of the tournament. The reason why I have done this is because I am always I always like having a tournament that is finished on a single day. So the maximum amount that we have guessed this tournament is going to take is maybe 6 hours, which is honestly a very long time if you make it all the way to the end. But also it is just enough time, I feel like, where the time span of watching an event is still there. You want to stay engaged, and I think thanks to the maps, players or watchers will be engaged all the way through. So that is happening on the 22nd of June, 3 p.m. CEST. I don't know when you are watching this video. Hopefully it's going to be before the tournament starts, because you don't want to miss it. We have a crazy amount of signups. It absolutely blew my mind. If I look at the list of registered teams right now, as recording of this video, we have 84 teams registered. 84. This is the biggest World Tour tournament ever, pretty much. We have players like Spammiej and Lufak, Elcon, Josh. We have Pack and Carl Jr. Even Scrappy is teaming up with Ratchet to play in this event. Epos and New Prime, you name it, they will be there. They will be battling for those juicy World Tour points, because quite frankly, there aren't that many community events. So I thought, somebody has to do it, and it always comes down to me. So that's why I did it. And hopefully you will be there on the 22nd of June at 3 p.m. CEST. I will be streaming it on Twitch and also on YouTube for the people that want to watch on YouTube. So that is going to be a little bit of a special announcement. And without further ado, maybe a few teases here on Cloudburst, Emberline, and Blaze.